Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how do I find some of these off the beaten path waterfalls, coffee shops, restaurants, just places that I go to and travel to all the time. Stick around. Alright guys, so beautiful day. I'm getting ready to jump in the pool and do a little swimming because the sun is out and it's a beautiful day, and just a couple more days and I'll be heading off to Vietnam with Maya, and we'll be gone for the month of August, so we're really looking forward to that. Sorry about the dogs in the background. That's welcome to the Philippines. Unless you're in a condo, this unfortunately is just normal, right? Shit, roosters, goats, some karaoke sometimes. Not really too much karaoke here, but so a lot of people ask me down in the comments, like, how'd you find this this coffee shop? It's so unique, or how'd you find this waterfall? How'd you even get there? How'd you find this? How'd you even discover this restaurant up in the mountains? Or how did you find this? And I tell people it's not really that hard. I really have three go-to methods that I do, and one of them is just Google Maps. So you go to Google Maps and you'll type in the city, and then from there you can just pull up the map and you can start looking at it'll say places, things to do, places to see. You can specify, you can put down restaurants, and I just start looking through the ratings and the pictures on there. I'm like, wow, this place looks cool. Oh, look at this beautiful view. And I see what other people have to say about it, and that's just how I do it. It's not really that hard, and you can use this to find waterfalls, beaches. You can type in just specifically into Google Maps, beaches in Dumaguete or beaches in Siquijor, and just look for the highest rating and read some of the reviews and look at the photos. And you might come across me on there reviewing a lot of restaurants, coffee shops, beaches, just everything. Every time I go somewhere, typically I'm going to rate it on Google, and you can certainly follow me if you find one of the locations that I've been to, which is, I've traveled all throughout the Philippines now, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, and so everywhere I go, every place I stay, every hotel, I'm a review person because I know I use it myself and I know it helps a lot. So that is really my number one way of finding great places, beaches and waterfalls and restaurants and coffee shops, all the stuff that I've been to. That's really the number one way that I do it. Now, when I first moved out here, believe it or not, I didn't even utilize Google that way. I just kind of used it to put in a location that somebody would tell me, okay, go to this restaurant, and I would just type in, and I never really utilized Google the way you can utilize it. So try it out, it works great. The other way is ask locals. Say, hey, what is a good, don't ask you can ask other expats, and a lot of them will know, but really you want to ask the Filipinos. You want to say, what's the best beach? Where do you go? Are there any waterfalls in this area? And I've discovered more off the beaten path, little coffee shops, restaurants, just things that I never would have found otherwise, that sometimes are not even on Google. So that is another way. And the other way is just kind of watch YouTube videos. Often I will do videos on these places. A lot of expats, for example, may not want to do a 2-kilometer, 3-kilometer hike into the jungle to go to a waterfall. I'm a bit adventurous. I guess that is one of Maya and myself. It's one of our pastimes. Is we like hiking. We like going to these off the beaten path, different coffee shops. I don't like just going to these chain places or these everyday restaurants that are maybe in Dumaguete here, just on the boulevard, or in IT Park in Cebu. I like to get to places, up in the mountains or what have you. So that's kind of the excitement for me. Of course, I like going to mainstream type coffee shops and other things as well, but for the most part, we like to explore and check out all these different kinds of places. So get off the beaten path. There's a lot of untapped beauty here that just people just don't know about. And I've been to a lot of it. Like I said, if you type in any city, type in a waterfall, restaurant, coffee shop, you might pop up, you might see my name, Geo in the Philippines, on the Google. I think I don't have many followers on there. I think it's just some people who maybe come across my name and say, oh, I recognize that name, and they click follow. And then once you follow somebody, you can really just see everything that they've reviewed and went to, and kind of follow their path. Like if you may run across somebody on Google, you can use it by looking at some of the pictures, and if you like what their reviews are and you've been there and you have the similar taste, you can follow a person and then just kind of look at different places they've been to. And I do follow a handful of people in different cities, and they are explorers, you know, the ones that I follow, and they like the same type of thing. They like to get off the beaten path. So follow somebody on Google, you know, and see what they have, what kind of places they like to go to. But that is another way of doing it. So when Maya and I leave here, we're going to be exploring all of Vietnam, and I just want to mention, get travel insurance. It is very inexpensive. I switched companies to a company that has much better ratings and better claim service and the whole package. Real quick, to get a quote, you can customize it by limits, deductibles, coverages, exact dates, and you can even use it as a regular insurance if you want to let it keep going, you know, if you're here even 6 months. At some point, if you're going to be here long term, you want to do regular health insurance. You can check out my video up above for that, but don't leave without it. Have a VPN. I highly recommend it. There's down in the description, Surfshark is what I recommend. I use it myself, so you can be safe when you're traveling. You don't want to get hacked while you're out on a vacation or living abroad. You definitely don't want that. So check that out as well. But I have a lot of great links that you can see down in the description. It's just things that I would use, or most people would use on their travels. So check that out. Also go to my website and check out my geointhephilippines.com. Sign up for a free newsletter, read my blogs. I do send out a free monthly newsletter each month, just to let you know. And you can even book a consultation if you need help with a trip out here or moving out here. I'm there to help. And check out my Geo Travel Essentials for things I highly recommend for living or traveling in the Philippines. So again, just to summarize, ask locals, check out Google, you know, variety of different methods. Follow some of your favorite people who make some good posts, and some of the places they've been are things that might interest you. Follow them and check it out. You know, they do the legwork, and you just follow them, you know. And also just watch some YouTube videos. You can also find things that way as well. So Nora's getting ready to swim, and our place has turned into kind of a family place with kids around, and we got Maya getting ready to swim. There she is. Okay. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and probably the next video you'll see will be on the way to Vietnam. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Take it real.